Thank you. At this time, I ask you to rise, face the flag, and remove your hats.
Welcome into Gateau Gymnasium. Lee Patterson with you as we bring you EAC Women's Volleyball ACC action as the Mesa Thunderbirds are in town to take on your Eastern Arizona College Gila Monsters. The two teams are tied in the conference at 2 wins and 1 loss apiece, but Eastern has played 3 times as many games as Mesa has. Eastern comes into tonight 10-5. Mesa is 5-1 with winning 5 in a row. Eastern is ranked number 14 in the nation in the Division I polls that came out today. Let's get you the starting lineups tonight for Mesa Community College head coach Jordan Harrington, who those here in the Gila Valley know as Jordan Avalos, a longtime resident of the Gila Valley. Let's get her starting lineup. A sophomore from Mesa, number 1, Annie Hansen. A freshman from Queen Creek, number 2, Isabel Wagner. A sophomore from Mesa, number 4, Braylon Palmer. A freshman from Winslow, number 5, Brindley Barris. A freshman from Gilbert, Arizona, number 7, Rebecca King. The libero tonight will be a freshman from Mesa, number 8, Emma Heslip. A 5'8" sophomore from Prescott Valley, Arizona, number 11, Abby Platt. The 6th starter tonight for Jordan Harrington and the Mesa Thunderbirds. For Eastern Arizona College, under head coach Sherry Kay, the libero tonight will be number 2, Cadence Moore, a freshman from Chandler, Arizona. A freshman from Carson, California, number 3, Loimata Siaki. A sophomore middle blocker from Oro Valley, Arizona, number 4, Emma Orton. A sophomore setter from Franklin, Tennessee, number 7, Macy Anway. A sophomore outside hitter from Mesa, Arizona, number 8, Quincy Camard. A freshman outside hitter from Oro Valley, Arizona, number 18, Melanie Merrill. And a sophomore outside hitter from Star Zagora, Bulgaria, number 20, Steliana Shakurova. Eastern in their home white uniforms tonight, Mesa in their road red uniforms as we get tonight's contest underway. We'd like to thank our Gila Hanks Booster Club corporate sponsors tonight to make this broadcast possible. Allstate Tim Graham Agency, Arby's in Safford, Bee's Kitchen, Big O Tires, Boulevard Glass, Country Companies Financial, Disaster Masters, the Eastern Arizona College Wellness Center, El Charro Restaurant, Family Medical Center, Lee's Right Way, Marriott Spring Hill Suites, Optimal Health Systems, Palmer & Johnson Family Dental, Pepsi, Pioneer Title Agency, Roadrunner Wellness, our Roadrunner Rehab, Ron Cox Builders, Stewart Title, the Payne Institute of Southern Arizona, Trophies and Tees, Valley Telecom, and Vector Employee Solutions. We thank our Gila Hanks corporate sponsors for their sponsorship this season. Taking a look at the conference leaders this year. Chakurova, 2.96 kills per set, which is good for 4th in the league. She also has 157 total kills, which is 2nd in the league. Olivia Lunt has 134, which is 4th in the league coming into tonight. We're ready to go here. Eastern Arizona College on the road again after this one to College of Southern Nevada, I believe, for their next tournament. The last time we were on with the broadcast, they left that evening to head up to Utah. After tonight, Eastern plays Thursday the 14th at College of Southern Nevada. Then on Friday the 15th, they'll play Snow College, Utah State Eastern. And then on Saturday the 16th at College of Southern Idaho, before coming back home on Monday the 18th here at Gateau Gymnasium. It's got to be interesting for Jordan Harrington coaching back here at Eastern Arizona College after growing up coming to Coach Sherry Kay's camps here at Eastern Arizona College, now coaching against the Monsters. Will serve first, and it will be Macy Anway to get us underway. Floater to the back row, set to the middle, saved in the back row by Moore. Near side, Chirkova, and that's going to be a point. So for Chirkova, as she gets that big right-handed swing off the near side, and it's a 1-0 Monster lead. Anway to serve. Set, middle, block straight down, a double block. A big block in the middle by Siaki, along with number 8, Quincy Camard, to give the Monsters an early 2-0 lead. Anway to serve again, back row. Set near side, straight down. Brindley Barris, the freshman from Winslow, Arizona, gets the first points of the set for Mesa. 2-1, Eastern on top. Back to serve for the T-Birds, Abby Platt, the sophomore from Prescott Valley, Arizona. Serve to the near side to Camard. Anway chases it down. Now Camard can't get it over the net. That evens the game at 2. Here early on in the first set from Eastern Arizona College. Platt back to serve. Near side to Camard, chased down by Anway. It'll be Merrill to put it over. Almost in the perfect spot. Back over this side by King from Mesa. Anway sets. Chirkova near side, and it's in. Just inside the back row for Chirkova, and the Monsters up 3-2. Back to serve now for Eastern will be number 8, Quincy Camard, the sophomore from Mesa. Floats to the near side. Set to the back row. Moore there to dig it. Near side, Chirkova at an awkward angle. She gets it up and over, but dug out by Mesa. And down and good for Loimata Siaki on the quick set to the middle, and the Monsters go up 4-2 here early on in set number 1. Camard back again for Eastern.
Gentlemen, there is no flash photography allowed in the gymnasium. Please, no flash photography. Thank you.
Camard to serve. Off the top of the tape, Siaki fires it down again. The tip of just over the net. Threw off the Mesa defense just enough. Camard to serve again. Hansen with the set, dug by the Monsters. To Merrill, far side, blocked down by Brindley Barris. Makes it a 5-3 Monster lead. And back to serve for the T-Birds will be number 8, Emma Heslip. 5'5" freshman from Mesa. to Moore. Anway. Back row set to Kamard. Hansen to the near side and across court to the back side. Moore not able to get there on the tip. And out of bounds, 5-4. Eastern on top. Merrill, near side to Anway. Chirkova was able to push it over. Far side, another double block as Braylon Palmer tried to get the kill, and Siaki along with Merrill there to get the block on the far side. Into the rotation for the Monsters, number 4, Emma Orton. Back to serve, Cadence Moore for the Monsters. Good serve, near side. As King tries to put it over, it'll be a back row attack from Kamard. Dug out by Hansen. Back row. Dug by Eastern after the Platt swing. Merrill back the other way, dug by Platt. Hansen sets near side, King swings. Moore with the dig. Anway, back set, near side, blocked, but dug out by Eastern. Anway gets it up. Merrill can't get it over. Hansen, short set, and down for the point. For Mesa, Isabel Wagner makes it a 6-5 Eastern game. And in for the Mesa T-Birds, number 3, Madden Bingham, freshman from Safford, Arizona. Playing in front of a bunch of her old family, or her old teammates, family and friends here tonight is Bingham. She's back to serve. To Kamard. Back set near side and off the side of her hand and wide for Chakurova. That ties the game at 6 here early on. Bingham, the serve, dug out by Merrill and over by Chakurova. Push to the back row. Kamard there. Near side, Chakurova swings and down for the point. As she got it off of the arm of Isabel Wagner. Into the rotation for Eastern, number 14, Brianna O'Donnell. And number 19, Asya Akbulut, the freshman from Ankara, Turkey. We welcome everybody in from around the world watching tonight's broadcast here from Eastern Arizona College. Akbulut serves. Bingham with the set, far side. Dug out by Moore, backside to O'Donnell. She swings with a touch, dug out in the back row. King tries to go. Merrill with it now. Akbulut sets near side to O'Donnell. Back row dig by Platt. Near side to King again. A touch picked up by Merrill. Akbulut with the back row set to Kamard. She fires back to Platt. Bingham sets, far side, blocked by the Monsters. And we're back to King near side. She swings. No touch at the net. And it's going to be a point for the Monsters. (8-6) Eastern has Akbulut to serve again. To Heslip, near side. As Hansen swings, Akbulut sets near side to O'Donnell, and she fires through the block at the net to make it a 9-6 Eastern lead. Packed house here tonight at Eastern Arizona College. That's one thing about athletic events here at Eastern is you will have a big crowd on home events. Akbulut to serve. Fires to Heslip. Bingham sets back row to Platt. Dug by Moore. Akbulut far side. And a save near side by King. Platt swings again. Dug out by Akbulut. At the net, pushed over by Merrill. Won the 50-50 ball at the net. And the Monsters get another point and go up 10-6. Monsters have won 4 in a row. It was tied at 6. Akbulut to serve. Into the net, service error. That breaks the 4-point run for the Monsters. And now back to serve, number 7, Rebecca King. Fires near side to Merrill. Akbalut back to Merrill. Dug back out by King in the back row. A swing and a kill in the middle by Isabel Wagner, as Moore couldn't dig that one from her libero spot on the back row. King to serve. 10-8 Monsters. Been a back and forth set to start. Into the net for service air. And Eastern will get the point. Into the lineup for Eastern Arizona College, the sophomore from right here in Thatcher, number 10, Olivia Lunt, replacing Quincy Camard. Merrill to serve. Short serve, but it's going to be an ace, as Emma Heslip not able to get there. And the Monsters go up 12-8. Merrill serves, and a receiving error on the other side by Mesa, and we've got a timeout on the floor. Eastern up 13-8 over Mesa here from Gateau. We'll be back after this timeout. Welcome back inside here at Gateau Gymnasium. Eastern leads Mesa 13-8, and after that timeout, Melanie Merrill, the freshman from Ironwood Ridge High School in Oro Valley, Arizona, back to serve for Eastern. Fires far side. Bingham with the set. Platt tried to punch it through. O'Donnell on the near side. It was a perfect set. O'Donnell timed it perfectly. No block at the net. She was able to put it down to make it a 14-8 Monster lead. Merrill back to serve. Far side, chased down by Hanson to keep it alive, and over by King. Moore sets it far side to Lunt. Lunt fires. Dug and out along the inline, and the Monsters go up 15-8. Service error by Merrill makes it 15-9. In for the T-Birds, number 14, Kylie Pugh, a 5'7" freshman from Queen Creek. She's back to serve. Moore receives to Akbalut, far side to Lunt. Platt digs. Bingham with a deep throw. Now Akbalut back the other way to Lunt, blocked at the net by Barris. Back row by Merrill, and that's going to be out. Just a touch long on that back row attack. Pugh to serve again. Akbalut with the set to O'Donnell. Dug up by King. Now Platt with the swing. Merrill out to Lunt now from Akbalut. Dug out far side by Bingham. Back row attack. Deep. Any touch at the net? No touch at the net. And it will be a point for the Monsters. 16-10. Back into the Mesa lineup, Wagner and Heslip. Emma Orton to serve. Bingham with the set. Near side, the touch is blocked down by Siaki and O'Donnell. Mesa's tried a couple times with that quick attack in the middle, but the Monsters have been there every time. Orton with the serve. Far side, Hansen. Akbalut with the set, near side to O'Donnell. O'Donnell floats it a little long. Cadence Moore back on for Eastern. In for Mesa, number 4, Braylon Palmer, the sophomore from Mesa. And set to serve for the T-Birds, Annie Hansen. Merrill, Akbalut, far side to Lunt, and fires off the block at the net. Brindley Barris was there, but Lunt able to ricochet it off of her right arm. Back in for Eastern, Macy Anway and Stiliana Chakurova back on for the Monsters. Anway to serve, leading 18-11. Hansen with the set, straight at in the middle again to Brindley Barris. Siaki there one more time for the Monsters. He's had a big first set in the middle for the Monsters. Anway to serve up, 19-11. Hansen, backside to Platt, blocked down again, and too many on the receive for Mesa, and that'll make it 20-11. Loimata Siaki in the middle, big on the defense and the block so far tonight. King with the swing, that'll go deep, but they're gonna say a touch. They are gonna say it was a touch at the net, so that'll be over to Mesa now, 20-12, Eastern on top. Service there by Abby Platt. Into the Eastern lineup will be number 8, Quincy Camard, replacing Lunt. Camard back to serve. And that one came off of her hand like a changeup out of the hand of a pitcher. Didn't quite get there. That'll be a service error back to Mesa, 21-13 Monsters. As Heslip to serve to Camard. Anway sets it to Siaki. Dug out by Mesa. Siaki there with the block again. And over to the near side to Camard. That's going to go over. Picked up there by Wagner. Set to the near side to King. Off the block. Picked up by Anway. Far side to Merrill. Merrill too far. It'd be 21-14 Eastern Arizona. Heslip to serve for Mesa. Moore to Anway. To the middle to Siaki. Might as well. She's had a great game at the block. Now feed her on offense, and she powers that one home, 22-14. Monsters on top. Emma Orton back in to the rotation for the Monsters. Moore to serve. Hansen sets middle. Blocked by Orton. Solo block by Orton in the middle. Mesa at least 6, maybe 7 times here in the first set have tried to go quick attack to the middle, and Eastern has been there with the block every time. Moore to serve. Near side to King. Gets it over just in time. Anway will set it. Middle again to Merrill. Blocked this time by Wagner by Mesa on the solo block. 23-15 Monsters. Madden Bingham back into the rotation for Mesa. She'll serve for the T-Birds. To Merrill. Anway sets it. Over by Eastern. King gets it over to Camard. Anway sets to Orton. Orton Dug out by Wagner. King will swing to Moore. Anway, back set. Dug out by Platt. Bingham sends it over. Anway, far side to Merrill, and that's a kill off the far side for the Monsters. Makes it 24-15, set point for the Monsters as O'Donnell and Akbalut back into the rotation. Akbalut will serve. Set point for the Monsters. Bingham to the near side to King, and she checked that to one. Annie Hansen on the near side. Powers it through for a kill. 24-16. Second set point for the Monsters. King to serve to Kamard. Akbalut sets far side to O'Donnell. And not going to get there on the tip. And out. Set number one belongs to the Monsters, 25-16 here over Eastern Arizona College. We'll take a break. We'll come back for set number two right after this. Welcome back inside Gateau Gymnasium. Lee Patterson with us as we head to set number two. Eastern takes set number one, 25-16. Mesa will start the second set with Annie Hansen, Isabel Wagner, Abby Platt, Rebecca King, Braylon Palmer, and Brindley Barris. Eastern will start the second set with Cadence Moore, Loy Montesiaki, Macy Anway, Quincy Camard. Number 18, Melanie Merrill, and Steliana Chakurova. Mesa to serve with Annie Hansen to start set 2. To Moore. Anway pushes it near side and blocked at the net by Brindley Barris for point number 1. And we'll have an official's time for Siaki to tie her shoe. Now we're ready for Annie Hansen to serve. To Moore. Anway. Chakurova. Dug out by Heslip. Far side to King. And it hit the foot of the line judge. Is that in or out? We'll see what they have decided. Now they are going to have the captains over. That is Camard. And they're going to say that is in for Mesa. It went off the foot of the line judge. That is considered in. And it will be a second point for Mesa. They're up 2-0. Annie Hansen to serve for a third time. Anway, short set, blocked, and the officials are going to blow the whistle and say that did not make it over the net, and it will be 3 straight to start set number 2 for Mesa. Near side, Chakurova just going to hit it over, and Barris in the middle will make it a 4-0 Mesa lead, and Eastern needs a quick timeout. 4-0 Mesa to start the second set. We'll be back here inside Gateau right after this. Welcome back inside here at Gateau Gymnasium. Quick start for Mesa here in set number 2, 4 straight behind the serving strength of Annie Hansen. Moore can't handle that serve, 5 in a row to start for Mesa. Hansen set. Just over, Anway. Chakurova. Dug out by Heslip, far side King. Dug by Anway. Moore, back row to Merrill. Near side, just a bit far and out. And Mesa started this second set on fire. $6-0 lead. Hansen again just over the net. Eastern able to save it. Now they're going to say a late whistle. Going to call a double hit against the Monsters. And a 7-0 lead for for Mesa without a rotation yet. Near side, Chakurova able to get it back, and now an 8-0 lead for Mesa. Set near side. Chakurova ends the scoring streak as she hits it off the block of Brindley Barris. Monsters get on the board. They trail 8-1 here in the second set. Kamard to serve to Heslop. Hansen sets far side to Palmer. Dug out by the Monsters. And another swing by Chakurova off the block. The Monsters now trail 8-2. Chakurova's shaking her head, though, after that swing. Just didn't get a full contact on that one. Kamard. Back row to Heslop. To Hansen. Set in the middle to Barris, and Siaki there again. She had five. I feel like she had 5 blocks in the first set. Picks up her first here in the second. 8-3, T-Birds on top. Kamard into the back row to Heslop, to Hansen. Back to King, fires, and out. She hit that one well, but hit through the ball, swept through it from right to left, and out on the far side. Kamard to Heslop, to Hansen. Dug out by Merrill, back set, Chakurova. In on the near side, and the Monsters score 4 straight. To answer back, check that 5 straight. It's 8-5. Eastern on top. Mesa started on an 8-0 scoring streak. Eastern has a 5-0 streak of their own, and a smart move there by Hansen into the Bermuda Triangle of the Eastern defense to make it 9-5, Mesa on top. ACC women's volleyball action. These two teams both come in tied 2-1 in conference action. King to serve. Back row to Kamard, Anway, back set, Chakurova. Dug up by King, kept alive. That's a long ways to go, and into the front row far side for another point for the Monsters. Emma Orton into the Monster rotation, replacing Siaki, who's had a big game so far. First set and the start of the second. Moore to serve. Far side now to Platt. Near side. Platt thought that one was in. And Jordan Harrington does not like the call on the last one. Nonetheless, it's a point for the Monsters, and a big swing by Brindley Barris coming back for Mesa. 9-7. Check that, 10-7. Eastern on top. They went out to an 8-0 lead. Here in set 2, Monsters have fought back. Heslop to serve. Anway, back set, far side, and off the block for Chakurova. Into the rotation for Eastern will be Brianna O'Donnell and Asia Akbalut. Akbalut back to serve. Trailing by 2 here to Mesa in set number 2. Hansen will set, far side to Platt. Dug by Akbalut. O'Donnell keeps it alive, and Moore gets it over. Heslop, Hansen, Platt, partially blocked. Akbalut backside. O'Donnell off the block and down for the Monsters. Makes it a 1-point T-Bird lead. Akbalut to serve, near side to Heslop. Hansen. A 50-50 ball at the net. Platt will get it over. Moore digs it. Akbalut, near side to Merrill. Merrill far side, dug out by Wagner. Checked out by King. King back row attack, partially blocked by Orton. And Eastern able to keep it alive. Heslop, near side to Palmer, to Akbalut. Moore, right side to O'Donnell. O'Donnell Off a couple of touches. That's going to stay alive. Akbalut sets. O'Donnell blocked. Kept alive. Akbalut near side to Merrill. And she fires it down for the point on the near side. Ties the game at 10 apiece. Eastern started at an 8-0 deficit. They've gone on a 10-2 run since then to tie it up. At the net, Orton able to put it down on the miss hit on the receive by the Thunderbirds. 11-10, Eastern takes their first lead of the second set. Akbalut fires. Hansen near side to Palmer, blocked at the net by Orton. She'll get another try, this time up and over to O'Donnell. Akbalut near side to Merrill. Merrill off the block, picked up by King. Hansen sends it far side to Platt. Platt off the block, but more there to dig it. Akbalut near side to Merrill. Off the block and out. Monsters get the point. Into the rotation for Mesa, number 10, Allison Clark, a 5'9" freshman from Salt Lake City, Utah. Replacing Braylon Palmer. Akbalut to serve for Eastern. Hansen back to King, back row attack, too far. And the Monsters go up 3. Akbalut tried the sharp angle on the near side, didn't quite get it, as that's a service error out. Into the T-Bird rotation, number 3, Madden Bingham. She'll go back to serve. Monsters up 13-11 in set 2. Eastern won the first set 25-16. Bingham to Moore, and a little miscommunication between her and Merrill. That goes into the front row, far side. 13-12, Monsters on top of the T-Birds here in set 2. Bingham to Merrill. Akbalut to near side to O'Donnell. Dug out off the roof, stays alive to Platt to Merrill. Akbalut back set. Going to be called with the double hit. That's what the whistle is. It'll be point Mesa. Ties it at 13. Bingham fires, far side. Akbalut keeps it alive. And a little too hard by Quincy Camard on that back row attack. T-Birds regain the lead here at Eastern. T-Birds come in with a 5-match winning streak. Bingham fires. Camard. Akbalut near side to O'Donnell. Fires through. Heslop with the dig. King with the attempt from the back row. A little too much. Into the Eastern rotation, number 12, Olivia Lunt, replacing Camard. Merrill back to serve for the Monsters. Bingham with the set to Wagner, dug out by Moore. Near side to Lunt. Lunt fires. And the up official overrules the line judge in the corner and says that is point for Mesa. No touch at the net, and that makes it a 15-14 Mesa lead. Platt to serve. To Moore. Akbalut near side to Lunt. That time, no doubt about it, for Olivia Lunt. Ties set 2 at 15. Siaki back into the rotation. And back to serve for the Monsters, Emma Orton. Sophomore middle blocker from Oro Valley. Bingham with the set. Up and over. Orton there to save. Lunt will go over with the left hand. Heslip sets for Platt. To Orton. To Akbalut. To O'Donnell, who puts it into the back row. Perfectly placed by O'Donnell. Smart move by the freshman from Goodyear, as she found room in the very back row. 16-15 Monsters. Orton to serve again. That one floated on her. She got all of it, and Kylie Pugh into the rotation for Mesa. She's back to serve now. Cadence Moore back on the floor for Eastern. Moore, near side to Lunt. Lunt fires, dug out by Platt. Near side, now far side to King. Moore with the dig. Akbalut, back row to Merrill. Merrill, dug out by Bingham. Near side to Hansen. At the net, and we're gonna call a in the net violation on Siaki. Give the point to Mesa, make it 17-16 T-Birds. Pugh to serve. Akbalut, near side to Lunt. Lunt fires, blocked at the net, kept alive to O'Donnell. Now to Bingham. Pugh, back sets to King. King with the touch. Siaki sends it to Lunt. Back to Siaki. Platt chases it down, and Barris puts it over. Short, quick set to Lunt, dug out by Mesa. Nice dig in the back row by Merrill. Near side to Lunt. Lunt fires through and puts it home. 17-17. Bingham sets to Barris, and a block at the net by Siaki. Monsters lead 18-17. With Anway to serve. Bingham, back row set to Platt, dug out by Moore. Anway, backside to Chakurova, easy for me to say. I'll get that. Timeout called by Mesa. Monsters up 19-17 in set two. They're up 1-0. We'll be back after this. (19-17). Eastern Arizona leads Mesa in set two. Served by Anway. Barris able to find some room over the top of Siaki. Nobody home for Eastern, and a point for Mesa. Allison Clark in for Mesa. Served by Annie Hansen into the back row. Olivia Lunt not able to handle it. Ties the set at 19. Hansen's the one that started the set with 8 straight points for the T-Birds. Moore to Anway, near side, Chakurova. Dug out by Heslip. Far side to King. Blocked at the net by Siaki, but Mesa able to get it over. Merrill, Anway, Lunt, blocked. Chakurova with the dig. Lunt back again. Off a block. Hansen, over. Saved. Still alive. Chakurova able to get it over. Hansen with the set to Barris. Fires it down the middle. Makes it a 2019 T-Bird lead. Hansen to serve to Moore. Anway, near side Chakurova. Off the block, and they're going to say in the net. It'll be a point for the Monsters to tie it at 20. Lunt to serve. Far side to Clark. And the Monsters not able to chase it down on the near side. Quincy Camard back into the Monster rotation. And back to serve for Mesa, Rebecca King. King to Camard. Siaki near side to Merrill. Merrill back to King. Hansen to set. Far side to Platt. And it's out. No touch at the net. And that ties set 2 at 21. Cadence Moore to serve. Hansen with the set to Barris. And one official points to Mesa, 1 point to Eastern. And it will be point to Eastern, 22-21. Moore to serve. Platt gets it over. Catches Eastern in a rotation, but the Monsters able to save it. Hansen sets near side. Blocked at the net, but through as Allison Clark gets the kill on the near side. Back on for Mesa, number 2, Isabel Wagner, 5'11" freshman from Queen Creek. Heslip to serve for the T-Birds. Camard. Back set, Chakurova. Big dig by Hansen, and it'll be a point for the Monsters as Orton there in the middle to make sure that one didn't come back over.
Substitution for the number 14,
Brianna O'Donnell and Asya Akbalut back on for the Monsters as there's a T-Rex here now. 23-22, Monsters lead. Akbalut to serve. Hansen sets near side. Clark, saved by Akbalut. Far side to O'Donnell. O'Donnell blocked at the net. Kept up to Camard. Far side. Now Hansen with the set. Middle to Wagner. Dug out by Eastern's Moore. Good dig by her. Platt able to find some room on the far line. Camard can't get there. Madden Bingham back on for Mesa. Madden Bingham back to serve for the Thunderbirds. 23-23 and a back and forth set number 2. Bingham to Moore. Akbalut near side to O'Donnell. O'Donnell back row, nobody home. And a point for the Monsters. That gives Eastern set point as Lunt comes on for Camard. Melanie Merrill back for the Monsters with set point. Fires to Heslip. Bingham sets in the middle. Akbalut there. Lunt not able to get it over the net with her attempt, and that'll tie the game at 24. This one started with an 8-0 scoring run by Mesa. Eastern did take the lead and has been back and forth since then. Platt to serve for the T-Birds. To Moore. Akbalut, near side to Lunt. Lunt dug out to Orton, and they're going to say she got into the net. Everybody on the Eastern sideline, including the crowd, said that the ball is what hit the net, not Orton. And Orton adamant that she did not hit the net. And now the officials are going to talk it over. We had one overruled earlier. We'll see what is overruled here, or what is the ruling. Now the captain's over talking to the, it is going to be point for the Monsters, so no net. No touch of the net by Orton. And now the down official talking to Jordan Harrington, the head coach for Mesa, who is not happy. She's been not happy with several of the calls here tonight. And now her captain, Annie Hansen, going back to ask a question to the official who made the overruling decision on the far side. That decision gives Eastern a 25-24 lead here in set 2. Eastern Arizona crowd into it. Now the student section, the Rowdy Reptiles, cheering on the Monsters here for set point, and a timeout called by Mesa. 25-24, Eastern Arizona College on top. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back here to Eastern Arizona College. Lee Patterson with you. Set number 2, Eastern and Mesa. Eastern up 1-0, lead 25-24 in set number 2. Emma Orton, who is credited with that last kill, will be back to serve for the Monsters. Into the back row to Platt, to Bingham, in the middle. Off the block of Siaki, and a kill for Isabel Wagner. Cadence Moore back on for Eastern. And Kylie Pugh back to serve as she comes on as well for the Monsters. 25-25, and service is short. Monsters go up 26-25, and we'll have set point number 3. As Emma Heslip comes back on. O'Donnell, no, check that. That is Macy Anway and Celiana Chakurova back on for Eastern with set point. And now Olivia Lunt getting up some instructions from the referee to make sure that the Eastern bench stays off the floor. Anway to serve. Bingham, far side, back to King with a sharp angle, dug out by Lunt. Far side to Chakurova. And it's out off the block, far side, and the Monsters win set number 2, 27-25, to take a 2-0 lead here in this one. That was an exciting back and forth set. The Monsters win it 27-25. We'll be back for the third right after this. Welcome back to Monster Karaoke here at Eastern Arizona College, as the entire student section was singing Don't Stop Believin' during the break, including the T-Rex. Monsters lead at 2-0 as we get ready for the third. Eastern will start the third set with Siaki, Kamard, Chakurova, Anway, Merrill, and Orton. And Cadence Moore will come on to start. Mesa will start the third set with Hanson, King, Barris, Clark, Heslip, and Platt. Set to serve for the Monsters, Macy Anway, the sophomore from Fred J. Page High School in Franklin, Tennessee. The third set underway. Hanson with it, backside to King. King blocked by Kamard on Siaki. And the Monsters start set 3 with a point. Anway to serve. Hanson, quick set. Dug out by Anway. Hanson near side. Blocked by Chakurova. Another chance. Dug out by Kamard. Anway. Back row to Merrill. Dug by Platt. Middle. Barris partially blocked. Siaki with the attempt. Now Hanson. Backside to King. And too far. Out on the near side in the corner. Be a point for the Monsters. They go up 2-0. Anway set to serve. Collision by Mesa, and that one's not going to get over. And the Monsters start this one fast. Up 3-0. Mesa started set 2 on an 8-0 run, but Eastern able to come back and win it 27-25. Anway to serve again for Eastern. That one's a little deep. Eastern up 3-1. Serve to the near side. That was almost down, but Eastern able to keep it alive. Platt with the swing, Merrill with the save, Anway with the set. Mesa able to run it down. And Barris puts it over, but out. That was a nice headsy move by Merrill on the near side to know where she was, saw the line, and realized it was headed too far. 4-1, Monsters lead. Kamard to serve. Hanson sets middle. And again, Barris finds room in the middle of the Eastern defense. 3 or 4 times in this match she's been able to find room right there in the middle. Emma Heslip to serve. To Kamard. Far side to Merrill. Merrill off the block. And a point for the Monsters. Orton back on for Eastern. Cadence Moore back to serve. That one is deep. Been a couple of times tonight to the Monsters. A little bit too much adrenaline. Madden Bingham on for Mesa. She'll go back to serve. Bingham with the floater. Kamard, Anway, near side. Mesa able to dig it out, near side to Platt. Dug out, saved up. Merrill's got to get it over, not going to get there. 5-4 Eastern in set number 3. Bingham to serve. To Anway. Dug out by Bingham and put down by back down by 18, Melanie Merrill. Brianna O'Donnell and Asya Akbulut back in for Eastern Arizona. Akbulut will serve, up 6-4. Bingham tries to quick set over. And into the net for a 7-4 Monster lead. Akbulut back to serve. Bingham with the set. And back over by Kamard. Mesa resets, blocked at the net by Orton. Hansen keeps it alive. Bingham over on the free. Akbulut with the set far side to Merrill into the back corner. Money in the bank for Melanie Merrill. 8-4. Eastern on top here in set 3. They lead 2-0. Akbulut to serve. Bingham sets to Wagner. Dug out by Kamard. O'Donnell gets it over. Bingham near side to Platt. Through the double block and down. Powerful swing there by Abby Platt, the sophomore from Prescott Valley. Makes it an 8-5 Monster lead here in set 3. Platt to serve. Moore to Akbulut, sets it to Orton, who never got on top of that one, hit the bottom of the ball, and it sailed out long the far side. 8-6, Eastern Arizona College on top here in set 3. Platt to serve for the T-Birds. Moore, Akbulut near side to Merrill. Merrill just up and over. King swings near side, dug out by Moore. Akbulut far side to Merrill. Merrill through the block of Isabel Wagner and down for the point. Olivia Lunt in for Eastern, replacing Quincy Kamard. Melanie Merrill back to serve. Eastern able to put that one down, and they're going to say in the net. I guess on the swing through, the Monsters got the net. 9-7, Eastern on top. O'Donnell keeps it alive. Lunt gets it over. Platt sets it up, far side, and that is in on the dunk by number 7, Rebecca King for Mesa. 9-8, Mesa clawing their way back into this one. Pugh to serve. That one is deep, splits the defense and is in on the line. Ties the game at 9. Feels like we're gonna have a third set just like we had in the second set, a back and forth. Pugh to serve. Dug by Moore, back over. Lunt's gonna get a swing at it. That is deep. Sherry Kay up off the bench. Thought maybe she was going for a timeout, but gonna let it ride. Lunt. Akbulut to O'Donnell, dug out by Bingham. Moore there for Eastern. Akbulut near side to O'Donnell. O'Donnell to Platt. Back this side to King. King swings, dug out nicely by Moore. Akbulut to Lunt. Lunt down to Bingham. And over. Up off of Orton. Akbulut to Lunt. Blocked. Saved. Not going to get there. As Orton with a diving attempt. 11-9 Mesa. Pugh to serve. Lunt, Akbulut, back to Lunt. Off the block. And Eastern able to pick up a point as Loimata Siaki back into the Eastern lineup. And Brindley Barris back into the T-Bird rotation. Orton to serve. Near side to King. Back to Hansen. And a back row attack by Platt is good for the T-Birds. Mesa's been able to confuse the Eastern defense a little bit with their hitting angles. Hit them where they're not. That's what Mesa's doing. Hansen to serve. Akbalut with the set to O'Donnell. Dug by Platt. And Mesa not able to get it over as the Monsters gain a point. Back into the Eastern lineup, number 7, Macy Anway, and number 20, Steliana Chakurova. Anway to serve. Hansen with the set. Over the top of Brindley Barris, and the Monsters tied at 12. We welcome all of you watching from all over the states and around the world here on the EAC live stream feed. Platt fires off of the forearm of Moore. Merrill not able to chase it down. And the T-Birds regain the lead 13-12. King to serve to Moore. Anway with the set, far side. Chakurova with the big swing, and that gets the Eastern fans into it. Ties it at 13. Olivia Lunt back to serve for Eastern. Service error for the Monsters. Lunt will head off. Quincy Camard back on. Back to serve for Mesa, number 8, Emma Heslop, freshman from Mesa. 14-13 T-Birds. Monsters up 2-0. Camard. Anway, near side. Stelly, dug out by King. At the net, pushed over, and they're going to say in the net was Eastern, number 3, Loimata Siaki, the freshman from Carson, California. In the net. Gives the T-Birds a 15-13 lead. Heslop fires to the near side. Camard down for the dig. Merrill, far side, dug out by Hansen. Heslop, back row, King fires, and that didn't get over the net. It bounced off the tape at the top. And it'll be a point for the Monsters. As Siaki comes off, Orton back on. Cadence Moore to serve. Hansen with the set. Near side to Platt, blocked and kept alive by the T-Birds. Up and over to Camard, to Anway. Anway in the middle to Merrill, dug by Hansen. And a miscommunication between King and Platt, and neither of them able to get enough on it to get it over. Ties the game at 50, or the set at 15 here in set 3. Moore fires. Hansen with the set, near side to Platt. Fires it down the line. Anway not able to get there. And Mesa back out on top. This has been a back and forth battle between these two. As I mentioned in the open, they come into this one tied in the region, or in the conference, at 2-1. That is good for 4th in the league. Bingham to serve. Anway with the set. Eastern able to get it over. Platt fires into the net. Back on for Eastern Arizona, number 14, Brianna O'Donnell, and number 19, Asya Akbalut. Akbalut, the freshman from Ankara, Turkey, to serve. Eastern with student athletes from 24 countries this year, and another big swing on the far side from Platt. And she's keeping the T-Birds in this one, up 17-16. More to Akbalut, far side to O'Donnell, dug out by Platt. Bingham gonna be whistled for a double hit on the set. That'll be a point back to the Monster, ties it at 17. Back to serve for Eastern. Melanie Merrill fires. Platt chases it down. King able to get it over to Lunt. Akbalut back to Lunt. Lunt fires. Dug by King. Free ball over by Platt. Akbalut sets in the middle to O'Donnell. Dug by Bingham. Kept alive by Hansen. King will get it over to Merrill. Akbalut far side to Lunt. Lunt fires off of the left hand of Bingham and out. And Eastern takes an 18-17 lead here in set 3. And now looks like we're going to have a little stoppage to clean up a little bit of the court. Now it looks like we're ready. Merrill back to serve. Back row to Heslip, chased down by Platt, and over by Wagner to Merrill. Akbalut, far side to Lunt. Lunt off the block, saved by Hansen, and back over from King. Near side to O'Donnell, she fires. Platt with the dig. King with the sharp angle, picked up by Lunt. Back row to Merrill. Merrill mistimed her jump, and it'll be a point for the Thunderbirds. Looks like there's still some cleanup on aisle 4 on the far side. So Madden Bingham taking care of that. That's twice that she's called for the towel in this rotation. Now back to serve for the T-Birds is Kylie Pugh. 18-18. Moore. Akbalut near side to O'Donnell. Chased down by Platt. Bingham to King. That is out. Wagner back in for Mesa. And then quickly off for Emma Heslip. Orton back to serve for the Monsters with a 19-18 lead here in set 3. It's been a battle here tonight in region action. Bingham, set, block, and it did not get over the net. Off the back row attack. Monsters get the point and take a 2-point lead. The Monsters have not led by more than 2 here in this third set. Orton to serve for Eastern. Bingham near side to King. Dug by Lunt. King with it. Now over to Barris. Akbalut to Siaki. Dug out. That's a live ball. Siaki 50-50. Won by Mesa, but Orton there to keep it alive. Another 50-50. Dug by Akbalut. Over to Lunt, gets it over the antenna. Bingham, near side to King. King fires, and Orton not there to dig it for Eastern. And Sherry Kay asking the down official on the near side. King had come under the net, made contact with the Monsters, and There was no whistle. That's what they were asking about. And now Siaki going to clean up the line underneath the net. 2019 Monsters on top here in set 3 over the Mesa T-Birds. Mesa with a 5-match winning streak coming into this one. Akbalut, backside to O'Donnell, blocked at the net, but knocked over and under the net that time as Barris tried to save it. 21-19 Eastern. Anway and Jakurova back in for Eastern. Macy Anway to serve. Hansen, backside to King, and that is out. Eastern had the block on the inside. King tried to go around it, not able to get it back in the court. 22-19 Eastern. Anway. Now Hansen, near side. And through the block is Allison Clark. That's her 3rd kill of the match tonight. Makes it 22-20 Eastern. With Rebecca King going back to serve for Mesa. Fires it deep. On the serve. Quincy Camard back on for Eastern, replacing Olivia Lunt. 23-20 with Camard back to serve. And an ace for Camard. Miscommunication, and now match point for the Monsters. In for Mesa will be number 13, Leilani Pollard, a freshman from Mesa. Camard to serve, 24-20. And an ace to end it. The Monsters sweep the T-Birds 3-0 as they win set 4, 24-20. 25-16, 27-25, 25-20. Monsters sweep the T-Birds, and they'll move to 11-5 overall, 3-1 in the league. The T-Birds fall to 5-2 and 2-2 in the league tonight. Eastern Arizona College hits the road now for another tournament before they come back next Monday. We will have the next broadcast for us will be next Monday night against South Mountain at 5 p.m. Next Monday night at 5 p.m. for South Mountain Community College. The Monsters are on the road Thursday at College of Southern Nevada. Then they'll play Snow College of Utah, Utah State Eastern, and College of Southern Idaho on the 14th, 15th, and 16th. That'll do it for us here tonight at Eastern Arizona College. Monsters sweep 3-0 over the Mesa T-Birds. I'm Lee Patterson. Thanks for watching. Good night.